Max Hawaii,
the
channel.
Aloha everyone, it is Friday, January 30th, and I'm going to try to tone down the whistle and bell thing.
A day without Bruce Lee philosophy is like a day without sunshine.
I will still try to have
take note
colorful things because color is part of video. Black light. Okay. Yeah, it's Friday. Little vlog, little news. That's about what all this is. Sorry about the real news thing. Little vlog. I don't have a car. Yep. The parts are not even shipped in yet. So they might come in today, maybe. And then the process of it being reassembled. So there's still days of no car. And the price tag is upward of $6,000. This is like, wow, get the maintenance with the brakes, because this is all because it froze on this one time. I think I had to slam on the brakes on the freeway, and it was bad after that. So something seized, locked, and ground, and was worse driving on it. So there's all that. I'm sort of just stuck here. So there's no shopping, no this and that, and so if anybody happens to volunteer to give me a ride, I usually can we stop by the store real quick, and so I don't know how that's gonna last before it gets really. I had to have a prescription medicine, routine, regular stuff. I was able to have it mailed. And it arrived yesterday. I mailed it, got it mailed, delivery through the mail. And that's that. So, yeah. Life of retirement. Maybe I should pivot my channel towards that. It sucks being 65 for the first time. This, I will, oh.
I was born with my skull on the outside of my head.
No, not at all. I did that and I'm completely on the wrong thing. We will leave the ghost box tube on, but if I hit it like that, it's extra. Anyways, blah. So now the news. Well, the big deal is they released the Epstein Files. Ooh, I guess. It's only 1 month late, so it's been over a month. It's been illegally held for over a month. I think they were trying to skip that because everyone's like saying, it's been illegal, you guys should be charged. But who's going to charge these people? This is the DOJ, the FBI, all those types of people are going to what? Arrest themselves? Investigate themselves? So they're the top cop situation in the federal government with that. And what are you going to do? Make it a federal case? Used to be a saying when we were kids. Don't make a federal case out of it. The whole thing's a federal case, and the federals are the ones illegal and the ones that would be oversight to. It's just crazy. So the Epstein Files are released. There's like thousands and thousands of videos and tens of thousands of 100,000 photographs and 6 million pages of and so it's all been released. And so they were interviewing the deputy U.S. District Attorney, that Blanche, and he's fielding questions from the press, trying to make Trump look good and all this. See, what they want to do is they want to say that they're independent, like objective and fair and independent. They want to put that over and across because what are they redacting? Trump's name that apparently appeared tens of thousands of times, 13,000 or whatever the heck it was. Of course, Epstein and Trump were friends for 10, 20 years. Trump's on the flight logs. He went to the Epstein Island. That's a fact, Jack. No matter how many times Bill Clinton went there, Trump went there. But I think all the redaction bit, I think I've come to this conclusion. The redaction stuff is really about influential friends in Trump's orbit. So if it was like these international, the big wealthy, super wealthy people that he wants to keep in close contact with, he doesn't want their names released. It's not about the victims. I think the victims even said, I don't care, just don't, not my address and phone number, just release, I don't care if you let my name out. Because they want the things released. They want the justice done. And this whole thing of having a pedophile ring, international, going on, this is big money too, going back and forth. They're going on and then being concealed by the federal government, almost like by order of the president. So, and Elon Musk going, big bomb, Trump's on the Epstein Files. And they're trying to look good. So it's all like kind of about PR. And with the PR, midterm elections. And what's going on, it's also a distraction case. What's going on in Iran? They're about to pummel Iran with deadly force from the military because they don't like the Trump administration, let's put it where it is, doesn't like the way they're killing protesters in their country over there. So we want to make sure that the protesters don't get killed over there. What about the protesters that are U.S. citizens in the Midwest? Pay attention there first. But, I think they want regime change in Iran, because they do that with Iran, then they protect our ally Israel, etc. So Trump's going to bat for the buddies, and Venezuela. He's going to bat for the big oil companies and all that. So it's just, it's all that. And so, I'm just trying to be fun with this channel, but no one watches. But if you do watch, I do appreciate it. So I'm just gonna be easy with it, try to be. Maybe it's too long. Here, see the Hawaii news? Look, there's something in the news. Isn't that interesting? Ooh, it's called black light. Ultraviolet. So let's see how about just Hawaii news? Let's do Hawaii news. Okay. So last year, the numbers from last year, visitor count, it's lower than pre-pandemic. So even not counting the pandemic, it's lower than before that ever happened. So they're like, oh no, it's not enough visitors to give us tourists, because they put all their eggs in one basket. Hawaii is addicted to the tourist industry. And should I put in the crackly sound? I guess. And natural gas for Hawaii instead of coal or this or we gotta have power, electricity. So natural gas. Then this bill would ban natural gas for use of electricity. We're trying to go green, even with a governor green, but we're trying to be wind and wave and solar, and then they're like, instead of coal, let's have natural gas. So I don't know. I was kind of in contact with the Democrat group here, activist with laws, and they're about green energy. Don't know much. Crackdown agreement, shutdown. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Going back and forth. The shutdown. I think they averted the shutdown for the government, but because they don't want to fund the ICE agents, the federal officers called ICE, the thugs, breaking in, masking. They don't want to fund that, which is through Department of Homeland Securities, because they're all terrorists, That's how racism used to be, right? That's how racism is now. I remember racism was described in school one time with me, and they said there's discrimination. They didn't say racism, discrimination. There's big D discrimination and little d discrimination. Little d discrimination is like when you're just like an a-hole. It's like, I don't like those people. I'm like, big D discrimination is when it gets in the institution, like it's in the schools, it's in the government, when you have separate drinking fountains and you have to, no whites allowed. What if it was that way, right? Oh my gosh, and that's how country clubs like Mar-a-Lago, for example. But big D discrimination, little d discrimination. Now it's like they take in all these people, they think they're going to vote Democratic and stuff like that, and they're big D discrimination, kicking them out of the country via deportation. Back to this. Okay, so Hawaii thrives on visitors, so there it is. And they didn't have a shutdown. I think they're going to, they partially did they're partially funding those people for ICE for 2 weeks until they can switch it. It's like sort of a temporary, it's kicked down the road in a sense. And in sports, there's basketball, there's more basketball, there's tennis, and there's golf. Yeah, there. Did my due diligence on that. Not interesting. So, back in the day, remember 1967? That was a year to relax. 67, you'll relax, you go outside and watch them build the state capitol building. That's what I can see the shape. Workers swarm of the structure peeked off the roof of the new state capitol, take the shape when the house and stood in front of Iolani Palace, constructed 2 years from its opening. Still 2 years before it even, 67. So it opened in 69. Political cartoon, 1956.
Heads, I win.
Skippy and Donald. Heads, I win. 1926.
Open up, Skippy, FBI.
Because Trump holds a grudge from way back when he was even a little kid. He's going with the retribution. Trump's second term, it's all about get my enemies. So, right out of the Hitler playbook. But he's just doing it because ego. And Project 2025 is, Hitler's playbook in all those. Okay, what we got?
Use cameras, speeder tickets, purchase cares, subhead, snap chains, put burn on state non-right, pay more than property tax, doing rise.
I guess this one.
Do's and don'ts to earn Nobel Peace Prize.
This is a note to Donald Trump. If you want to be considered for the next year's Nobel Peace Prize, here's a list of do's and don'ts for prospective Peace Prize winners. Don't shout at another country's president and tell them to give some of their land to Russia. Don't tell another country that if you can't buy their sovereignty, you may send in the military. Don't tell your lawyers to prosecute anybody that disagrees with you, and do let people have a chance to prove their innocence before sending them to jail. The list can go on, but I think you get the idea. Steve Mililani. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for talking in tutu voice a little bit. My sloppy pigeon thing going on there. I got a comment once. Hey, don't talk in regular English. And people have their little comments about what I should and shouldn't do once in a while. I don't know. It's not fun. You should do that thing. You should do this thing and whatever. I'm not monetized. I don't know. That might be a blessing. It's almost like I can say almost anything I want, except there's certain lines to cross. But I ain't monetized. I'm not worried about. Actually, I am worried about losing my subscribers and viewers. And now, though, it's kind of funny because I must be saying some right stuff, hitting some nerves, because people don't want to listen to it. They're tired of that crap in the news. And they're tired of if it's not agreeing with what they believe and what they want to be. People want to have a good president and want to have the economy go well. And Trump's promising that and not delivering. And so it's kind of hard to, oh God, I want to be pro-Trumpy so badly, but tearing apart the country with civil rights, and now it's killing civilians and military, oh God, and grifting by the side, grifting like to the tune of billions of dollars, and put everything back together. I mean, someone's got to get rid of this guy. I mean, that's got to be like done through correct process and means. They've already tried a couple times with other means. I don't know what it is. Anyways, okay, don't go off on the tangent. Have a nice day. It's Friday. I think it might be Aloha Friday. I think it's the last Friday. It's the last Friday. It's Aloha Friday.
A day without Bruce Lee philosophy is like a day without sunshine.
Okay, have an Aloha Friday. Aloha now. Aloha now. Aloha now to you.
Aloha now. Aloha now. Aloha to you. Aloha now. Aloha now. Have a good